Struggles, battles, and disappointment. Sometimes life isn't what we dream it to be. Let's have a discussion about what it takes to have a rich life and achieve your dreams. Do you wonder if you have what it takes to achieve your dreams? I want to live my dreams, and so I've written down my dreams for each area of life. I know what I want to build each area of my life into, and step by step, I've listed what it will take to accomplish these dreams. How about you? If you're going to accomplish your dreams, it really helps to figure out exactly what the dream really is. Planning a vacation is a good example of a formula to follow. You have to decide what you want to accomplish and then find a place that will provide what you want. Well, there are tons of details, such as when's the best time to go, how will you get there, where will you stay, what will you do in there, and of course, let's not forget the ever important, how will this thing get paid for? Step by step, you figure it out, and if you follow through with focus and discipline, the trip actually happens. The same sort of process applies to dreams, right? Well, the reality is, this doesn't always work. There is something missing from this formula. Let's talk about it. Have you been frustrated with not being able to get or achieve what you want out of life? Perhaps you want more friends, or dates, or business, better relationships, or peace, or excitement. But these things don't show up in your life to the degree that you desire. You've done all of the right things. You've done everything you can think of, and yet your dreams don't materialize. Why is this? Life can be a real bummer. Unrealized dreams, crushed hearts, struggles, battles, and disappointments. Yes, yes, and yes. It is so true. Life does not follow the script of our dream, but why? The key is to ask one question of ourselves. What type of person do I need to be in order to achieve my dreams? Let me tell you a story about this. My family frequents a coffee and candy shop in town. The owner, Maria, learned our names during our first visit and introduced us to her children and employees. With great enthusiasm and friendliness, she told us about all that she offered, along with taking time to get to know us and helping us get to know her. It was like, wow, we walked away with cups of coffee feeling like we had a new friend. She has a great location, but there's another coffee shop across the street. She makes great coffee, but many other places do too. She makes delicious candy, but once again, there are many places to get very good candy. But we make a point of visiting this shop often because of something all the other places, they don't have. Maria. She is the type of person she needs to be in order to be successful. Well, how does this apply to your life? What are your dreams? Some may see Maria and think, she's a natural, and just being who she is. Well, what are the chances that she's naturally happy all of the time? That she's very outgoing and friendly all of the time? That she never feels the stress of a deadline or an employee problem? Zero chance, right? Well, yet she makes my family feel like she has all the time in the world to be friendly and talk. Well, this is a skill that took work to achieve. There's another attitude that people have when they say to themselves, I am who I am, and the people in my life get the real me. Like it or leave it, I know that I'm not as friendly as Maria, and so it wouldn't serve me well to try to run a shop and give only the true me to my customers. My customers wouldn't know where they were going to get the good Jim or the tired Jim or the happy or the stressed Jim. Come, wait. We have to be true to ourselves, right? Well, maybe being true to ourselves doesn't mean not having a filter. Maybe the true us needs to change. Michael Jordan, yes, Mr. 24 himself, gets upset when people give the excuse for his amazing talent as him being a natural. In a Nike commercial, Jordan has this to say, Quote, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe that it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Unquote. Well, Jordan made himself become the person he needed to be to accomplish his dreams. He worked at himself ruthlessly. My point is that whether it be the amazing Maria at the coffee shop or the amazing Michael Jordan on the court, we want to give ourselves the excuse of saying, oh, I am just who I am. I give who I am, and well, my dreams, they get who I am. I've realized in my own life that the raw version of me is not enough. I've asked myself what type of person I need to be in order to achieve my dreams. And now I ask you, who do you need to be in order to achieve your dreams? It's like trying out for a role in your own movie. Only difference is, this ain't playing. Do you have what it takes to be the part? Do you? You can do this, right? You can become the best version of you. So let's say it together. I will become the best version of me, right? I will become the best version of me. When I first considered that my dreams require a different version of me, I thought that perhaps I would have a different answer for each of my dreams. It turned out that in a big picture way, all of my dreams have the same thing, which is thankfully much easier than having a different solution for each area of life. For me, the answer is to ask myself a question constantly. I need to ask myself, how do I use what I've been given to build something amazing? I want to be about building and not playing defense or tearing things down. I've heard that when a mason builds a wall of stone, he takes each stone in his hand and decides if it can be used or not. A stone that can be used is a living stone, and those that cannot are dead. I'm constantly dealing with things that I may or may not be able to use to build with. And I've decided to build. I will not spend my thoughts and energy on anything I cannot build with. When I encounter something, I ask myself if I can use it to build. If I cannot, I set it aside and continue building. I will not fuss with things I cannot build with. How can you use this? Do you find yourself regularly unsettled or agitated, like you are at war with something? War is not building. Worry is not building. Fear is not building. Indecisiveness, laziness, and wasting time are not building. There's so much to be distracted by in life. Focus on this. We have 9 areas of life that need to be focused on to grow into great resources. So we focus on these 9. We write down our dreams for these 9. We work at growing these 9. Now, I talk about what these areas of life are in my video called Balanced Life, Quick and Easy. So check it out. We have relationships, we have emotions, circumstances, and things as part of our lives. And we take all of these into our hands to determine whether or not we can use them to build. If we can't use them to build, we set them aside and move on because we have good things to focus on. We also have to know what we're building and surround ourselves with the things needed. Can you turn the thing that disgusts you into something good to build an area of life without being distracted? Well, if not, don't worry about it. Don't be distracted. Let it go. Get back to building. Now, getting back to the question of who you need to be to achieve your dreams. What type of attitudes do your dreams require? What physical stamina or ability do your dreams require? What emotional resilience do your dreams require? What knowledge do your dreams require? Now I'm going to share with you the biggest question that probably applies to all of us. How much do Your dreams require that you care for others. Now, being rich is not about having a lot of money. Having a rich life doesn't require you to be smart or beautiful or physically fit nearly as much as it requires you to care for others. Selfishness is the destroyer of being rich. It would seem like being rich requires gathering to oneself, but that's not the way it works. The people with the richest lives give the most love, and as a result, they receive the most love. Well, I wondered what the opposite of love is, and I'm really undecided as to whether it's selfishness or indifference. Perhaps they're the same. Dreams that satisfy will be undermined by either selfishness or indifference. Why? Because only love builds a satisfying life. We can achieve our dreams, and this world will be better for it. Now, in summary, here's 3 points to remember. First one, what is the one question to ask about your dreams? Does this dream increase my ability to love? What is the one question to ask of yourself? What type of person do I need to be in order to achieve my dreams? And what is the one thing you do? You make choices consistent with your dreams. That's all for now. Peace and love, fellow travelers. And remember, truth to be understood must be lived.